guys, I'm Nothin But Boom, and today I am super excited to show you guys an amazing raid by one of the guys in my task force, and also we're gonna go ahead and do some raiding, and then I'm gonna do some base reviews at the end for some guys in my task force as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. I have found these 2 level 40s on my map, so let's hopefully be able to destroy these. And we have a minefield on this side, so we're gonna move in from the right side. We're gonna barrage right in the middle, and I think that should be able to get rid of at least one of the boom mines. Yeah, so we have 1 boom mine down. We actually have a building down as well, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and drop the heavies in the front, Zookas in the back. I've been running with 4 boats of heavies and 3 of Zookas. I don't know how you guys do it. Go ahead and comment down below. That's today's comment. What do you guys use for heavies and Zookas? I'm going to go ahead and take out that combo of mines there so the Zookas don't walk over it. Let's go ahead and let those Zookas step up to the plate there. Go ahead and just shock bombing. The key with this strategy is to just shock bomb the key buildings that are going to take out your heavies, because if those heavies go down, then you're not going to be able to beat the base, because, or you might, but the Zookas have probably 20 to 30 seconds maximum. If you have 2 rocket launchers, probably about 5 to 10 seconds, literally. But as you can see, base is going to go down. We didn't lose any Zookas, but we did lose, looks like 3 heavies, so not bad. I was using 3 heavies, 1 Zooka, 3 heavies, 3 Zookas, and 1 grenadier boat. But I decided that the grenadiers weren't really worth it. So I just went ahead and added that extra boat of heavies, because the heavies really weren't holding their ground as much as they really needed to. So let's go ahead and reinforce those guys. We have Psy here. Let's see what Psy can do. He has a nice X there. He doesn't want us to attack his base, but we are going to. And we are going to go from... I don't really think it matters. Let's just go from the right like we did last time. We have a boost, so that's awesome. Just for like 10 minutes left, so it's an awesome time to record a video. Let's go ahead, drop those there, and then we'll just move up in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Zookas in back. Doesn't really matter, but you really want to spread the heavies across the beach when you land. Go ahead, drop the shock bomb on those. I tried to get that last sniper tower in, but I got the boom cannon and I got 2 snipers, which is good enough for me. Let's go ahead and get the, as soon as this boom cannon up top turns, I'll go ahead and shock. So there we go. Shock that boom cannon and the 2 rockets. Heavies are really, really holding their ground, which I'm really excited about. And then we're going to go ahead and throw another one. We have 81 energy. And we're just pummeling into this base. I'm going to go ahead and shock that cannon and back, and boom. That's, we lost 2 heavies for some reason. I'm not sure exactly where, probably due to the boom cannons, but I could have dropped a lot more. I tried to be really conservative with the shock bombs, but looks like I could have dropped 1 more, actually, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have 2 heavies lost, which is not bad at all, like I said before. And let's go ahead. Recording, give me a sec. Alright, let's go ahead and watch that replay. Actually, since we have full troop, let's go ahead and do it again. Since we have a boost, why not? Alright, this is going to be a lot harder, but I think we can do it. So let's go barrage, barrage. As long as they have no defensive building health. No, I think we should be good. Let's go ahead and use that double hit. And then 2 on the rocket. Please take it out. There we go. And drop the heavies once again. 4, and then Zookas. Try to drop them a little bit to the right there. Let's go ahead and flare the cannon. Keep them really focused on their target. Zookas are walking a lot faster than I want them to, and they're kind of tripping some of those mines, so even though the heavies are in front of them, they're getting the back end of that damage, so let's go ahead and flare them. Well, they're just taking a lot of damage from these buildings, so let's go ahead and throw a shock bomb there and let them really rip up these extra energy buildings before we can do anything. So let's go ahead and shock bomb. Sniper, boom cannon trio there, and I think we should be good. We're going to lose a couple heavies, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and flare back just to keep them on their target, because they were getting a little off. Whenever I do that, I use some smoke to kind of hide them, and then they all get in the corner, and they're able to do good. So smoke has worn off, and let's go ahead and move up this beach and pummel into these boom cannons. So let's go ahead and throw a shock bomb here. They're going to wipe out that cannon. After that, we're going to want to throw a shock over on that boom cannon. It is going ham right now. if we can actually park up in this left corner, we'll be able to do really good. So let's go ahead and do that. Throw a shock bomb, throw a med kit. Hopefully by the time the smoke wears off, the shock bomb will be still going. Looks like they're going to be exactly the same. Okay, the Zookas were able to take out, wow, both of them at the same time. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and move up that base, and it looks like our plan worked. Now we're just going to snipe that HQ, and it's going to be a picture perfect. So let's go ahead and throw a smoke bomb, or smoke screen, and Kwong Lee goes down. Was easier than I thought it would be, I guess. We lost some Zooks, some heavies, 5 Zookas, 7 heavies, so actually a lot worse than it was last time. So let's go ahead, and we don't need to refresh because we're not going to do another one. Let's go ahead and watch an attack from one of my buddies in the task force. His name's Rob. He comes every day. Well, actually, he's been coming every day for like the past maybe 5 or 6 operations to help out. He comes from the Legion, which is Play Boom Beach and other YouTubers' task force. So shout out to Play Boom Beach in his task force, which is called the Legion, like I said before. So he comes every day and helps us out. We were all scouting Conveyor, which I'm going to go ahead and show you. And we were like, oh, holy cow, how are we going to beat this? Look at all the mines on the right side. And he's like, oh, I can take it out in one shot. So we're like, okay, we got to see this. So he goes ahead, drops the tanks. He goes ahead, drops them a little bit slower so he can let the ones that he just dropped previously move up the beach into the flare, not get hit by the flamethrower. He goes ahead, smokes to help him out, and then he goes ahead, actually throws a third smoke to protect those medics there. Then he's going to go ahead and flare, I believe, again. Yeah, okay, into that corner. And mortars are going to start targeting him, but once again, he has max tanks and max medics, I think. I know the tanks are max because they're level 15, but the medics, they're level 11, which I believe is max. I'm not positive. But they do a very good job healing up the tanks. Every time the mortar digs into them, they just get them right back up. So, and like operation mortars can be pretty strong. But as you can see, the mortars are actually shooting and they're missing. They're shooting to where the medics used to be, but they're missing. So, really nice there, maneuver by him. As you can see, once again, it shot to where the medics were, but then they move out of the way. Medics are just slowly creeping up behind the tanks. Tanks aren't taking any damage. He goes ahead, flares again. Watch the careful maneuver. They just like take that side so carefully, and they just park up. They just roll around. So much DPS in that tiny space. He's avoiding all of these cannons. He's going all the way to the back. He's taking about half of his attack just to get to the HQ. So as you can see, he's at 2 minutes left. I believe it started at 4 minutes. I believe it took almost all of his time. I was going to go ahead and flare again. Once again, they're going to wrap around this wall. I love how they just maneuver their wheels. As you can see, that's actually a diagonal. But when they see the flare, they're just going to go ahead and wrap around that side there. Then he's going to take out these snipers. And we measured that none of these other buildings below the HQ, they will not be able to target him if he parks them perfectly up here. So he's going to go ahead and come down on these. And then after that, like I said, he'll be able to just completely snipe the HQ. So as you can see, took him a while to get here, but now he's finally here. He's going to go ahead and start digging in. The medics finally have something to do. Rocket launcher's going to start pummeling in. The snipers, the mortars are going to start pummeling in, but the max tanks really have the DPS needed to get this base done. And as you can see, here we go. He has 4 buildings down already. Those 2 tanks are going ham on that one sniper over here. He's going to go ahead and take that out right here. Boom, there you go. He's going to go ahead and take it out. As you can see, the rocket launcher is pummeling into him, but other than that, there is no buildings like we planned that are going to be able to get him. And he has a minute left in the replay. I don't remember exactly how much time he had left, but I know the replay has 54 seconds left, so he probably took close to all of his time because he had to go all the way around this entire base, and now he's finally here. He's going to go ham. He's going to sit here for the rest of this time, as you can see on the top of the clock, and then finally, there's that solo. Boom, lightning strike up to the sky. All the power cells explode, and it's 136 force points for him. So an amazing attack by Rob there. Sia, huge shout out to Sia as well, also from the Legion, and he is going to take out Dredge here. So as you can see, somebody before him, Playlover, actually took out the shock launcher. he goes ahead and finish off that second one with a barrage, and he's going to go ahead and move his heavies and Zookas over to the side. Now, he should have put this smoke a little bit farther north because the Zookas like to spread up. There's just another AI, and as you can see, they kind of got ripped up there. So, he had a lot less Zookas to, play around with when he finally got there. Medics was able to save some of them, but he goes ahead, flares right to the HQ, which once again is incredibly risky. But the Zookas are just going to have to, once again, max tanks, max heavies, max Zookas. He's going to have to rely on that DPS to finish the base here. And as you can see, we're going to go ahead and speed it up for you. And as you can see, he's going to go ahead and actually be able to beat the base. So it's going to be 2 attacks on that one to take out the shock launcher, and then the other one to take out the whole base, actually. So it was really good. We beat Powder Keg in 14 attacks. No sabotages were needed. So hopefully we'll be able to try Mambo today. We'll let you know what happens if we beat it, because I have not done an operation recap on that one yet. I have done some on Powder Keg, so that's why I didn't want it to be a full operation recap. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and do a base review right now. Just make it a little bit of a longer video. I'm going to stop at 15 minutes, so let's see how long we can, see how many guys we can get in here. So, Mikkel's first up. He is an awesome officer. He has max warriors soon. Heavies are max. They look masterpiece. They look beastly, but in those landing crafts and the amounts that he has, but I think they're only like 14 or something. Mine are 16 and 15, I think they are. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. We have the HQ in the back. We have 2 shock launchers covering most of the base. The rockets kind of are able to cover the whole base. He really focuses on offense more than he does on defense, because in this game, offense is more powered than offense is in the first place. Yeah, offense is more powered than defense is in the first place. So, he really just focuses on offense. He knows that, and he focuses on offense so he can bring the best attacks possible to the operation. So, still a good base. I'm sure it works for some attacks. Let's go ahead and go to Chaos Carl. He has really good warriors. Excuse me. He has really good warriors. We're level 12, but he really does know how to use the strategy properly, and he can hold 6 per bow, which is really efficient. So, they might be level 13, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So you have 3 cans, you have the 2 rocket launchers covering the whole base, you have machine guns and flamethrowers once again around the HQ for warriors. That's what I look for. It looks great. Also, sorry if these aren't like really in-depth guides, but I'm just trying to make them so it's worth watching. Let's see. I think Fizza was the last one who asked for one. I forgot about who was the one who asked for one. As you can see, we have machine guns and flamethrowers once again all around the HQ. That's what I look for if you're trying to defend against warriors. If you're defending against Hooka, I recommend spreading out your cans and boom cans, which he also has. Just make sure there's no double hits on there. As you can see, there's actually a boom can down here that I didn't see at first. He's a Hooka guy. He's one of our best Hooka attackers, as well as Ethos Labber. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that, but he's an awesome Hooka attacker. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of a longer video. It's 13 and a half minutes, but yeah, that's before I added my intro. So anyways, a lot of new series coming to the channel soon, guys. So for all things Boom Beach, I hope you stick around. Keep refreshing the channel page. You're Nothin But Boom. I'm Matt, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.